on, everybody? Happy Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. It's a Godlike Sunday, and it's good to see everybody on the panel in the chat. This is kind of a pop-up, right? Because we normally do Godlike Fridays, but I'm glad to be on just to kind of recap this week, and then also a few things that we missed. But we have a few things, kind of some breaking news, and then also Marcos is about to bless us with some incredible pieces that I'm looking forward to seeing. So he's going to do a little room tour for us here shortly. And anyone in the chat or in the panel that would like to go on and do a room tour, we would love to have you. And just make sure you reach out to me on Godlike Statues, and we'll get that set up. So it's good to see everybody. I know we got the chat going already, and everybody's getting on. Jacob, my man Jacob. If you don't know, Jacob was the winner of our our most amazing display, the Alan Kiefer Award, first one given out. This man has an incredible setup of Lord of the Rings, and I wasn't prepared for that, and I saw that, and it just kind of blew my mind. So congratulations on that again, Jacob. It's great to see that. And then, of course, the one and only Lane Kramer, everybody. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. And everybody's just trickling in and just coming on. But right in the nick of time, my man Freddie. What's going on, man? How's it going?
What's up, Jimmy? What's up, everybody?
Hey,
I'm exhausted, man.
Looks like
You are. What happened?
Yeah, I've been working on my office all weekend.
Oh, that's right. You were working on that. Yeah. Well, and just a little bit of backstory. We're going to be doing a live unboxing with Freddie and his new Wonder Woman that's coming in, J&D. So that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be great. Freddie, that's coming pretty soon, though, right?
Hopefully. I know I took a while to pay them, so I didn't get the first batch of shipping. So whenever they do the next batch,
Okay.
So
yeah, don't worry. It'll be here before you know it, especially with well, it depends on what shipping you get, of course. But first and second batch, you'll get it soon.
Well, you know what? I was very cautious, because like I said, I didn't want to pay the not pre-order. I didn't want to pay the rest of the money before they had showed the show and tell, because they had gave notice.
Oh yeah.
Or they did the show and tell and everything, saying, "Hey, pay the money now. We're ready."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, I need to see, make sure that production is good."
Yeah.
So I didn't pay, So then after they showed it and everything like that, I was like, I'm still not sure. And then after, I guess, a week and a half, 2 weeks, I've seen enough of the influencers showing their stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm ready now. And then I paid them. But again, I missed the first wave. So
yeah. Well, I mean, I know it's going to be an amazing piece that you're going to be getting. So the live unboxing will be streamed on like 5 different social media accounts that we're building. So that's going to be awesome to see. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And then, of course, the Bearded Collector, Shredder Nozark. Noah, how's it going, man?
Doing well. Happy to get on again.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a weekend, but it's definitely good to finish it out. So with another stream.
Yeah, and we're talking backstage about how this week, me and Alan, it's going to be a really long week coming up for me. So we're gonna knock it out. It starts Monday. All the fun starts Monday. So I'm looking forward to that. But I am looking forward to today and also this coming Friday. So it's gonna be great. So, and then of course, the man, they even made an award out of him. Mr. Kiefer, how you doing this evening? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, doing well. Glad to be here.
Yeah, awesome.
Getting ready for another week from hell. So this is.
It's so true, though, man. It's so true, though. I mean, yeah. Thanks for getting on. And then, of course, Marcos is going to bless us today. Marcos, how's it coming, man?
Doing good, man. Got everything pretty much out, so that's good. I got all my light ups. I got a good bit of anime pieces. I have a lot of light ups, so it's tough to always get them, in a socket. So I found a way to kind of do it, but it'll look good. And you guys can finally see the full collection I have as of right now, So that's good.
bro, this lighting that you have and back of, I can't get over how good that looks. It's just something about the camera angle. It looks great. So keep it that way. I don't know, man. Keep it that way. And hey, look, before let me go to this comment in a minute, but and then join us for, I think, is this the first time? I don't know if it's the first time, but
It's just been a while.
yeah, it's just been a while. So good to see you, Josh. Thanks for getting on, man, with that godlike Iron Man in the background. Thanks for getting on.
For you.
Yeah, man. Look at that, man. That light up feature and Queen. Look, that looks great. It looks great. So
I'm gonna add it to that display behind you. Like I was saying backstage, it looked perfect back there.
man, look at that. So we
got for it right there.
we got room for Haskell's, but we've got room over here, so it's coming over here. And but RDJ bus, and like third scale, we got a lot more coming. But one that will be here soon is going to be Iron Man Mark III half scale, which I cannot wait for. That will be a live unboxing with Randy coming up, so I'm looking forward to doing that. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. So, listen, it's great to see everybody. I know I was addressing the chat, but look who's here, Mr. Dennis Perez. And we were just talking about you, man. It'd be awesome if we did a room tour with you because you have some amazing pieces, and I love the way everything's set up. Every time you send me a picture, I got to analyze it just a little bit, man. It's like, man, this guy's setup looks so great. Marvel, X-Men Collector, DC, he's got everything, and he does a great job with setting everything up. So if you're interested, just hit me up on Facebook. I know we talk all the time, so it'd be great to see that. It's good to see everybody again. I want to jump right into it because there was some late breaking news that not everybody knows about, but we'll bring it up here shortly. Let's see real quick, Let me bring this up here on stream because this happened like 15 minutes ago. So I made a post today about this. And I posted, I don't know if anybody else saw this. I posted today, I wish this would happen. Well, a friend of mine reached out and said, hey, I saw your post. And my man, I saw your post. And I think that would be a great piece to make. What should we do? Should we do 1-to-1? Should we do a half scale? Should we do 1/3? Should we do 1/4? What should we do? And should we add RDJ portrait? Should we do how should we build this? And I kind of gave my feedback a little bit, and I really want to see this done, and I really want to see this done in this manner, like a museum style base, like pose, I should say, right? With a light up infinity gauntlet. I mean, okay, Josh, I'm going to start with you. What do you think about something like this? Would it do well? And would you ever consider something like this? Do you like this pose? Do you not like it? What do you think?
I think it would do very well. Personally, with me, I would do it battle damage and him like bending down doing the snap. Because the only thing we've gotten like that is a hot toy version of it, but we haven't got a statue of him doing the snap, all beat up looking. I think that'd be the route to go with it, personally.
Yeah, I think so, and I'm about 90% sure that is also coming right behind. That's going to come first, and then this will be something that comes after, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're working on that right now. So, yeah, I haven't really talked about it too much, but I know it's going to happen. So,
you got to on that.
I will. And they're open for anything. They're open for like, hey, let's do this, or let's do this pose, or what do you think about this, or they're open for pretty much anything. They are. So, I mean, yeah, I really want to see an update on this and see how it goes. And I'll send you some information backstage. You can kind of take a look at this. Freddie, what do you think, man? Do you like this?
I love it, man. I would like a third scale Iron Man with the actual RDJ portrait. And I agree with Josh. Like, if I could get one and like 1/4, 1/3 with him doing the snap, that'd be great. That'd be my definitive like Iron Man in my collection.
Yeah. So like silicone skin, rooted hair, glass eyes, doing the snap like on his knees pose. I think that would sell like it would instantly sell out. Hey, we need X amount of orders to get this off the ground. I think it would sell instantly.
So there was somebody out there now doing a 1/3 with the
Yes.
Robert Downey Jr. portrait. I was considering that one, but I like this better. Like with the gauntlet and with it looks like some battle damage. Like if
Right.
this is being offered, like I prefer this one over the other one.
Yeah. Cypher, we'll get to that. Thanks for bringing that up. But yeah, I mean, this is I really love. Not everybody loves museum, but I really do. But I think the more iconic post would be what the snap, right? And I know that's coming. So, but when I saw this, I just thought it would look really amazing to have this and another one. So, I mean, I like them both. I like I really need both too. I really do. Do you need it? Yeah. Well, really, maybe not. But I really want them in my collection because anything with Iron Man with the Nano Gauntlet on, it's probably an instant buy for me. It is. Noah, I know you're not the biggest fan of Iron Man, but what do you think?
I mean, I think it looks great. It's a great concept. I would definitely love to see that in third scale or half scale. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I love that the battle damage on that, and just it's a cool pose. I definitely think that's a museum pose for sure. I think that would look good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's familiar with Ronnie Stark, but he's got a 1-to-1 scale in this pose, this exact piece, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he has, I think, the left arm has, I think, either like a sword or a shield or something, like when it kind of morphs out of his hand or whatever. So I thought it looked amazing. And I thought like a 1/3 scale or a 1/4 scale would look just awesome. So, yeah. So, Alan, what do you think, man?
If they do this in third scale with a silicone portrait as a switch out, I might actually be interested in it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really collect Iron Man,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, this is just iconic.
It is.
And I know there's only, if we're talking about who I think it is, there's only going to be a handful of these.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that might be a cool piece to have and also a good investment.
Right. If anybody's interested in this, I mean, hit me up, and we'll start to get the wheels moving on something like this. Marcos, I know you don't like Iron Man too much, but what do you think?
I love Iron Man, but
Okay, yeah. You don't collect Iron Man.
I don't agree with everybody. I think the snap would be the best, but what would be cool is like in the movie when he gets all the everything on the gauntlet and the power, like the light up goes like all up his arm.
Right.
Like they should do something like that if they could. Obviously, I don't know, but like have all the powers go up his arm or the light go up his arm. It could be like they got two effects, like one fully lit up and then another like you push the button, and it goes like the light up effect like that, where it trails up. That'd be cool. I think. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
No, go ahead. I was just about. I
think, and people were saying museum piece. I like museum poses only in 1/3 and up because if it's 1/4 or below, it looks off always to me, like a museum pose. But if it's a bigger piece, I think 1/3 or 1/2 or 1-to-1, obviously.
Yeah.
I think a museum pose looks good. I still like a little bit more dynamic in 1/3, but there are a lot of good pieces in 1/3 that are museums. So
yeah. I do agree with you because the detail is much more right on bigger pieces. But what I love the idea on having the light come through almost like a trail that would trail up to his arm. That would look fantastic. that would look fantastic. So yeah, they really need to look at that. I think that would separate them from other people. Let's just say someone else did this or something similar to this. They wouldn't have that same, idea or how it would work. Basically how this would, how this would light up. But I think if they did do that, I think that would separate them even more.
That'd be really hard to do. I know anime pieces like you when you do the tour, so you'll see some that the light up features they do move like that. So it can be done obviously. So I don't know how much it costs though.
Yeah, I mean, this company specifically is. They've done some amazing work with animatronics, with silicone. They've done a lot of great work. So I'm excited to see what they will do next. And if anybody can pull it off, it's going to be them. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they ended up doing. Yeah, this is going to be a great one. This is like late breaking. I did want to talk about this because this happened like 15 minutes before the show. And I wanted to bring this up because I had posted it and they ended up reaching out to us. So that's a great piece coming, hopefully in the near future. And if it does happen, I will be picking that up immediately. So oh man, Freddie, I thought about you this morning when I was eating breakfast. I saw this,
Uh-oh.
and I just couldn't believe how great it looks. So
Oh,
wow.
yes.
on PCS today, and all its glory. It looks fantastic. Shout out to the collector posting from Ant's page. But Freddie, I mean, I know you've thought about this line and you've gone back and forth with different ideas on what to do. But seeing this now, and they've got more pictures. I mean, it came out with the newsletter, but seeing this now, I mean, what do you think? Is this the line for you?
That I'm really considering it. I did what I had in mind was just stick with my NECA 1/4 turtles, line them up in a Maji case, call it a day. But like I see these, man, the paintwork, the detail, I'm like, it's hardcore. And I'm just like, and this you get you're able to change the stance on this one. And like and the price was right too. So it's kind of hard like not to. They showed a pic of this that like I can't stop. I actually saved the pic on my phone. I keep looking at it. The ones that they're on Shredder.
Oh yeah,
and I'm looking at that and I was just like, oh, that's so hot. I actually might just consider just doing that. Yeah, right there. Like I might just like save my money and just get Leo and Shredder going at it. Because again, I have representation of the turtles. I have the NECA like 1/4 line. Okay. So I'm straight, So I think I get away with not having all four and just having these two like this. So that's what I'm considering. But like he says, it's killing the turtle line, man. Like
they can't be touched. It can't be touched.
It looks so good, man. I love the grin, the menacing like grin.
Right.
I like the fact that because this is like Nickelodeon, it's the it's not like the movie Turtles, but like it looks like that. Like it's like leaping off the page. You know what I'm saying? It's not like cartoony. It looks like real and menacing, which I love. I'm all for the playful turtles.
Right.
The cowabunga dudes and all that stuff. But like there's just something about the roots of the turtles, man. Like going back to the original, like them just like being hardcore. And like this whole line right here just reminds me of that.
There's a question for you in the chat. Why is your mod case empty?
Oh well, I was saying. I'm lacking words. Like when I came on, I was like a little bit like short-winded. I've been working on my office setup like all weekend. Because I'm kind of tired of it, and I know the community. Because they like, hey, what's up? And so is my wife. Every time she comes in here, she's like, you've been here in this new house for like a year. Like, when are you putting your stuff up? Like, my wife is like annoyed when I get new stuff. She's just like, oh, you got more stuff again. I'm like, why are you so angry? She's like, because you keep getting stuff and you're not putting nothing up. So, she's very supportive, but like she's annoyed now. So I was like, I just like, because there's like boxes everywhere. You can't really, now it's clean. I still, you can still see some boxes. So it's not, because I don't have all my Maji cases yet. So stuff is still in boxes. As you can see, I kind of have a box up there prepped. Ready to go. Right there on the top. On the bottom is a J&D. On the bottom is an Alita. I might do live unboxings of those too. But this one was something I already had up in there anyway. That was the Batman and the Joker. Right. It's back there. But it was just pretty much today was like just organizing, throwing out stuff I don't need. Boxing stuff up, putting things in garages, clearing the space out, sweeping the floor, vacuuming, and moving the Maji cases. Because you can see my layout's different. Like, as you can see, that curtain right there, I used to be facing that angle.
Okay.
Now I shifted around.
Okay.
I'm in another angle. It's in a better position. Move the Maji cases around. And the lights are on. And as you can see, Alexa, turn Maji cases off. So I had to do all of that stuff too. So I was like working, like on the lighting too, and putting everything with Alexa. Alexa, Maji cases on.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Alexa, Maji cases on.
I don't know that.
Not familiar yet.
I've been working on that, and now it's free. So now after I'm done with this tonight or tomorrow, I'm just gonna start putting stuff in. So that's why.
Exactly. Nurse Paul was like, "You'll be unboxing for the next 12 months," and we would love to see that. So
it's true. Yeah.
Yes.
I will be. I got so much stuff. I mean, I have like 8-9 statues, and then I have at least I want to say 40, 50 Hot Toys, among other things. So it's gonna be. I might be unboxing here. Maybe on some other channels with some Hot Toys, or here. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I would like to do them live. You know what I mean?
So definitely. Whatever you want to do, man, we'll do them all live if you want. Let's do it. Yeah. Whatever you want to do. So, Noah, I know you're into turtles also a little bit. Is this something that you would ever get? I know you're kind of limited on space though.
Yeah, but this one's not too bad. I think I can make it work. I'm really tempted by this. I think it looks amazing. So, if I do get it, it'll probably be the only one I get, just because of space and money too. But this one I think is my favorite so far. I think it looks great.
Yeah, it looks really good actually. It does. And this spring we're gonna have Ant Adams from PCS come on, and I've been talking with him as much as possible about the line and how impressive it is. I'm really looking forward to sitting down with him and talking to him about the future of PCS and what they'll be doing. Maybe he'll bring us a teaser. That'd be even more amazing, right? That'd be awesome. I'm going to ask for that actually, see how that goes. But I'm looking forward to him coming on and kind of discussing PCS a little bit. But they cannot be denied when it comes to this line and their pieces that they're working on and their new projects. They are just killing it. They're doing such a great job. So outstanding work to them, man. They just keep continuing to.
So I'm on the wait list for this shredder, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little bit I'll be a little bit upset if I hop off that wait list soon, because I just paid for that Wonder Woman.
Right.
I'm afraid if I do let it be later in the year, because I really want that deluxe edition, man. That's the one to go.
Right.
Because you get the katana.
Right.
That one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do remember seeing that. Man, I lost my page, but I do remember seeing that. Something like this is that, Josh, I know you don't collect any of the TMNT stuff, but do you like them?
No, I'm not a turtle guy, but I can definitely appreciate the artistry. And I think out of all of them, this one definitely looks the best. And when you have them all together as like a diorama, it looks really cool. And the shredder looks really great too.
Yeah, they do such great work. And, I think Ant's vision to what he wants to do, it's very clear to him. And what's great is he takes feedback so well from the community, right? And there's a lot of companies that don't take feedback well, that are not willing to, address some of the concerns that their customers have. I've seen it time and time again, but Ant's all about, this is a great idea. Let's try that. And he listens, so I can really appreciate that.
Yeah,
it's great.
And I love when artists, and the owners of these companies as well, when they're fans of what they do, because just when I hear Ant speak, or he conveys his stuff through social media, this guy's a huge geek, and one of the stuff I read actually, I think a day or two ago, when I was cruising through the pages for the Ninja Turtles, because I look at it almost every other hour, because I'm just should I? He said, I think somebody asked, they were like, "Yo, what's up with Krang?" And he's going to do it. And then somebody asked, "Is it going to be big?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's going to be big." And I was just like, "Oh no!" I was like, "If I see that Krang, I'm he may get me. He may get me."
It's 1/3 scale though, you said?
It's well, I mean, it's what, yeah, 1/3, but you know, Krang, like if he's doing the super
Big.
Krang, it's
Oh,
that's not, yeah, because Krang is big. Like,
wow.
so if he's doing that one, I don't think it's gonna be like true to scale per se, but he said it's gonna be big. So I don't know what he means by big or how big,
Right.
but it's gonna be the giant Krang.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh man.
I think I did see a picture or a tease or something like art that he's working on. And man, again, they're not messing around, man. They're coming in with a ton of great ideas, and I love that they're continuing to keep pushing that boundary. I mean, because some of these pieces, let's just face it, would somebody really make a Krang right now? Like PCS is, they're coming on. I'm going to finish this line. I'm going to make it. That's what we're doing. And how many times have you heard collectors starting a line and it's not finished?
Yep.
That's really tough. And we'll talk about that because PCS is coming back with that poison ivy. I know we touched on it briefly the other night, but I know that's a piece that when people saw that, I don't think they were ready for that. I don't think they were like, you know, hey, this is something that it's gone. It's not going to happen anymore. All of a sudden, it just pops up. And I'm glad they're doing that because somebody really wanted that piece to finish that line. So I'm glad they're doing that. Of course, Mr. Martinez in the chat. Good to see you, brother. The master of lighting and the legend in the community. Good to see you. Yeah, this is a great piece. I did want to share this also because, man, how cool would it be? You don't want to see all my data from work, but how cool would it be to have this into a statue? It came up on my feed today. And Alan, I immediately thought of you, sir.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is like an alien throne. I'm sorry, a predator throne with made of alien like bones and
I
pieces.
see Groot right there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like they've got all these crazy weapons and stuff in there. Stuff for when I saw this, I'm like, man, who could build this? It would be amazing. Our XM's already done like a throne piece, right? And I love that XM Predator piece. But I mean, my God, you hold that to Prime Ones, and they make it look like a dwarf, man. It's like they're so much bigger. Alan, what do you think about this?
Trying to make out everything that's there.
Yeah, I saw the Queen Alien skull,
but there's no. It's just the throne. There's in the background. There's no predator.
Yeah, he's sitting in it, looking the opposite way, and he's holding a skull in his hand.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
They're just showing the back of it,
What scale are they thinking about? This would be enormous.
Yeah, it would be huge. It would be huge. But it reminds me of how Prime One does, how they did that that kind of bat cave with all the weapons, how they can do something like this to make it work. I thought that would look really good.
That would be amazing.
It would be. It would be. Josh, do you collect any? You don't like any of the Predator lines, do you?
Oh, I think Predator's great. I don't collect the statues because I have to keep a focus on stuff. But if I was able to collect Predator stuff, I would really get every single one of those third scale ones because I think they look incredible. And they're massive too.
Yeah, Josh, if you want to join us for the live unboxing for that, you're more than welcome because that's coming up pretty soon. That's coming up soon. It most likely won't be on a Friday too.
I'm jealous of that Berserk piece you just unboxed the other night.
Oh, you watched that? Yeah, I mean that's well, that piece is massive, man. That piece is massive. So I'm looking forward to having the next unboxing. Noah, do you think Prime One can pull this off?
Yeah, I think they could. Yeah, will they? I'm not sure, but I could see XM or somebody doing this too.
XM, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a great concept. I love it. Is that a Rancor in the top left corner? Or
I think it is.
That's pretty cool.
Someone made this concept design up, and I saw it. I'm like, bro, it didn't have to be exactly like this, but if they did something similar to this, that would be really cool. Can you imagine if that base spun around? Like it spun?
That'd be great. If anything, it just makes for a great art print.
That would look really good, actually. I mean, the Prime One's Predator line, the pieces are enormous. Like, they're ridiculously big. So I already got a spot for it, but they are something that first of all, you got to have the space for. And I think today is the last day, and they are low stock on Prime One. If you're interested in picking up the Prime One Predator Deluxe version on the Santa shipping, I think today will probably be the last day. So if you're interested, make sure you head over there and knock that out. It would be. Yeah, if people are saying in the chat it'd be a great art print. I think so too, man. I think it'd be a great art print. But I saw it. I'm like, man, was that a statue, or how could somebody pull that off? I thought that would look really good.
I wish Prometheus got some love because I actually love that movie a lot. I know it's Alien, not Predator, but
Yeah. Well, a lot of people, some people liked it, some people didn't, but I love the concept of it. And supposedly they're doing another Aliens movie, 2024. I thought they're working on something, and they're having a new movie. Josh, you would know.
I didn't hear anything about that one. But
Okay, maybe it's
Is it
all.
Romulus?
I don't know.
I think it was called. Yeah, I think it's called like Aliens Romulus or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see something. I think they're supposed to do like a Hulu or Netflix thing too, and I'm looking forward to.
oh, that's right. I think it's a Hulu movie because they did Prey, so now they're doing one on Hulu for Alien. That's what it was.
Okay. I really want to see that. I hope they. Hope it's not all CGI. I hope it. I hope it's because the original movie had a lot of like puppet animatronics, and I thought that's what really set it apart. It looked amazing like that. But yeah, I mean, I've got I got some more topics, but I did want to show this before we move on to Marcos's. He's going to bless us this afternoon with some of his pieces.
I don't got too much, but I got something.
You've got some great ones, man. You've got some great ones. So let me bring this up right here. Courtesy of Noah, we have the giveaway coming up. Once we hit 250 subscribers on YouTube, we're going to be giving away the Iron Studios 110 scale Batman statue. There's just a couple of rules. Of course, you got to be a member of Godlike Statues, right? You got to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. And once we hit 250 subscribers, we'll do a live drawing on most likely a Friday. I'll make a big announcement before we launch, so everybody will know what to do. And we'll be giving that away. That's courtesy of Noah. He's only doing that just to be nice to everybody. So again, Noah, I know we said it before, but thank you again for doing that for everyone.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, I just thought it'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
It's cool little statue. So I think somebody would enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. They would. Yeah, I got to bring this up real quick before we go into Marcos. Let me show this real quick. Somebody posted this in the Queen Studios today, and they are now experiencing what I went through, exactly what I went through. His name's Mike Jackson. He posted it on the Queen Studios page. Now, this is what it looks like, man, when Hulkbuster arrives at your house by Queen, and you might not be able to tell from this picture, but that actual flight case comes a little bit below your chests because it's really tall and it's really big. So I saw him post this today, and then he posted this picture. Mike, nothing but love, man. Thanks for posting this and sharing your experience with us, because first of all, it's really when you get these in, it's really exciting, but when you get it to your house and you think about trying to get this in your door, this is exactly what I went through. Freddie, take note, because you're getting something pretty big pretty soon, and I can see it's happening. But this is what I had to deal with too when it got to my house, and I had to unbox it outside to get it to the door. But when I saw this, I just brought back memories when I was reliving getting this together. This is Mike Jackson. His name's Mike Jackson, a collector. He posted on Queen Studios. It's got some great pieces, but he did mention that there was some damage, which I was like, man, I'm so sorry for that. But you can kind of see where his boxes are or whatever. But he had some damage, and but he's in good spirits, looks like, and he's getting things together. I'm sure Queen will take care of him. Stuff, but he did.
That piece is my personal grail one day.
One day, man. Well, look, man, if you end up getting that, we've got to do it. Well, here's the thing: is that doing a live unboxing with that would almost be impossible because you need two people going to do that. It's just so big. It really is big, and I think you'll really enjoy it, Josh. If you didn't get him that, I think it'd be great. He's a big boy, so make sure you know the base is absolutely unmanageable and ridiculous. So you got to have a lot of space to be able to set him up and get him, set him up properly and things like that. So
I just like how he has it on the ground. He's like, fuck it.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people do that with him. A lot of people
they do.
Yeah, I mean, and rightfully so, because I mean, this piece is I mean, he's on a pedestal, and this piece is it's just so big and massive, uh, and I think the base is like 34 inches or something like that, something ridiculous. I'm like, there's no way that would fit on a garage shelf or anything else, unless you angle it. Like I think Melvin angled his and got his tour set up correctly, but I did notice that. I mean, the piece is just really big, and you got to have the right space to do that with. So, yeah, just massive, massive piece. All right, Marcos, man. Community, Marcos is going to share some of his pieces. We talked about this afternoon. Anybody willing to do that for us? It'd be amazing, and I'd love to share a collection with the community. Marcos, you're on, man. Take it away.
So I'm gonna leave this one so the echo doesn't go off and everything. And
Oh yeah.
I'll go on my phone. So just add me on the
Yeah.
the
You can
chat.
always mute it. You can always mute it if you wanted to, too. It's up to you.
Yeah, I got you. But it would just be easier if I just
Yeah, that's
get
fine.
it out real quick. So I'll be right back.
All right. Well, Marcos is working on that. He's getting everything filled out, but let me bring this piece up because we have not talked about this, and I did see it the other night. This is from Sideshow, and anybody who's ever read the comic, this is a fastball special. What's super cool about this piece is that he's coming out of the comic book. Man, I just love it. I do. Another great piece from Sideshow. Alan, what do you think about that? Like just the design and the concept?
I think the design, art direction, all of that is really good. It's cool that you can display it with the comic book or without the comic book.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
I did see that.
I see a lot of nitpick comments about, Colossus' hand might be a little to not everyone's liking, or the look on his face might go off to certain collectors. But I have to say, I mean, I don't collect X-Men, but if I did, I think I'd be all in on this one. I like the art direction. I like the whole concept of it.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people in on the Sideshow group doing some complaining, but then I also saw some people that they were all in to get this. Usually people that collect X-Men have a lot of the last level pieces, and it looks incredible to have all those together. And just to have this as like maybe a piece off to the side or with it, or kind of intertwined with those pieces, I thought that would look great. I really do. Noah, do you like this?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I like seeing stuff like this come up from time to time. I think it might have been some unlicensed companies. They did something similar with like One Piece and Demon Slayer and some other mangas where they were actually coming out. They had the whole printed page on there, and just had like the main character coming out of the book. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. And I like all the different little panels that they have kind of sculpted separately from the page. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen this one yet, so this is nice.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, there's Marcos. Okay. Yeah, this is a great one. I think that it would go great in anybody's collection, especially for X-Men. I know Marcos is getting started there, but Freddie, what do you think about this?
No, you're good. Go ahead, talk.
Yeah, I love the concept. I like that you can display it with the comic and without.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's unique. I think it's cool. I think it's funny, actually. Yeah, I like things that like pop in the collection. And this is one of them.
Yeah, I think there was years back they made a custom piece that was the same concept but without the comic book, of course. But it was this is a scene out of the comic book. I thought that to have something like this done by licenses looks great. Looks great.
I don't know if you guys talked about it though. Did you guys know it's 1/5, not 1/4?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a 1/5 scale that they confirmed that.
Yeah, it's 1/5.
Okay, so that could hurt.
Think how awesome this would look posed with the Sideshow Hulk versus Wolverine, which is also 1/5.
It would look good. That's a great takeaway, right? Yeah, I every time I think of X-Men collectibles, I think of LL and what they've done. So, and those pieces are huge, and I mean really big. They're in the middle between 1/4 and 1/3 scale. So those pieces are great, though. Those pieces are great.
Those remind me of anime pieces. Like their
They do.
characters and like the big backgrounds on the base is awesome looking, man. Those are great
They
pieces.
are. They are. Those are some great pieces. All right, let me stop. Let me share this. And let me put Marcus on a big screen here.
Nice. My ugly face. So I'll just start with these art prints. So I got these four. I got, if you guys can see, yeah. So the Nightwing right there, I got that like 50% off of Sideshow. So that was cool.
I love
The
that.
Batgirl, 50% off. The Batman Beyond, 50% off. And this one I had to pay full price. So it was like 310, I think, all in. But
Wow.
it matches that Deadpool right there.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, so my plan with all my 1/3 though is to have like with my, you guys see later, but is have a pretty much a Sideshow framed art print like right behind them. So that's like my plan for all my 1/3. So I got that, as you guys know, I got that Alex Ross Daredevil print and the Spider-Man one. So I got to get framed up and printed. But yeah, so those are the first my comic prints at least, and then.
Yeah.
Since I'm a hot toy collector, I got this because of Freddie, and then Jimmy. Actually, Jimmy's the one that made me get it. He's like,
Dang.
I'm getting a hot toy. I'm like, all right, I'll get one too. So I got the hot toy. The Deadpool zombie. I like it. I'm just not a hot toy collector. That's all I'll say. Nothing bad with it, but it is pretty cool. And then the Iron Studios 1/10. Don't really care for it, but it's cool to have. I'm trying to get everything Deadpool, as you guys know.
You got a lot of Deadpool stuff, yeah.
Yeah, these little Deadpool stupid things, Deadpool squirrel. Yeah, they're all right. They're fun to have, Put them on my desk, when I get my office set up. But honestly, this is probably the best Deadpool I have. Is the scariest one though, because I don't want to I can touch it a little bit and it just shakes, dude. If you guys can see.
That is scary.
You do it's propped up by this little fucking. It's not even a big bar either. Like it goes like into the base like by that much. It's crazy.
Oh wow!
But it's staying strong. It's staying strong. But the details on it, man, like the paint apps it's the best red on a Deadpool statue I have. It's the best color.
Right.
The texture on it, as you guys can see, is really good actually. And my little niece, she said she loves a unicorn. So
Marcos, didn't you get a good deal on this? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, dude. Todd, it was so I think $1,200 it is retail. I got this thing for like $650, and then with shipping, so like $750, I think. No, not even $750. It might have been $710. So it was a great deal on this. Yeah, yeah. But that's probably the best like sculpt on paint job I have on a Deadpool. And then I got this from. Oh, go ahead, Jimmy.
No, so that's a great one. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then I got this from Mr. X, Deadpool on Throne custom. This piece has the most issues I ever have on a statue. It breaks, it falls, but it's fucking dope, man. Like the whole concept of it. Like this shotgun should be right here, but it just falls all the time. So I put it on his lap right now. And then Mr. X got this custom gauntlet I could put on this arm, and it looks cool with it. It just falls all the time. But basically has every hero. So it has, Iron Man, Wolverine, Thor's right here, Silver Surfer, Punisher.
That's a crazy base.
Captain America.
I love it.
And I don't know what this blue shield is right here. If someone can help me out with that. Actually, I haven't really looked at it, but
I don't know.
And then I think Punisher's face is right there. Spider-Man. And then the cool part is like the Hulk arms are like the base, the throne. And then obviously Wolverine in the back. Good old Wolvie.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, the concept is amazing on this piece. It's so cool. I love the paint job on it isn't the best, but there's the portrait. It's still good though. It's not bad. And then I actually like not many statues do it, but the very beginning, Deadpool had a teleportation device, and this is it right here. No, not many statues companies do it, so that's cool. Got that. The next piece, not much to say about this. It's a pretty good piece. This is my first piece, so I probably won't ever get rid of it just for sentimental reasons. Got me into statue collecting, but I do actually like the moped. The moped actually is really good.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the plus on it. But everything else, like the it's like a burgundy red. It's not really like, as you can see, like it matches my drapes right there. It's like a burgundy. It's not really red, but it is the moped is actually really detailed well, and the tires look tires, and yeah.
Who makes that, Marcos?
It was Sideshow. Sideshow. It's
Okay.
premium format. Yeah.
All
So pretty basic piece. Nothing crazy, but the moped's cool. And then I'll start with the villain. So there's the premium format Bane. And I like that throne piece Prime 1's doing, but I don't know. I like this piece a lot too. It's my favorite outfit of Bane, you know, the Nightfall outfit, luchador look. So I don't know if I'll ever get, you know, I'll switch it out with this. But as you guys know on the channel, we did the unboxing with this. This monster.
Oh man, that was great. Yeah.
Dude, this thing's heavy as hell. It's huge. The details on this are lighting. I wish there was better lighting here, but there's the skulls right there. Two head sculpts, two extra portraits. So you can obviously have this one, and then those two right there. And it has a lot of Easter eggs on it. Obviously, you know, like right there, you really can't see, but it says Batman, and then there's Superman in the back.
Yeah.
Constantine right there. So there's a lot of Easter eggs. And then another premium format, Poison Ivy. I like it a lot. It reminds me of the Batman animated series Ivy. So that's why I really like it. Mm-hmm. They made her actually sexy, so that's a good thing. So she doesn't look like a dude like half of the other Ivies do. The progressive Ivy, that's what I call them. So the details on this are actually pretty solid. You know, it's a premium format. They're not bad, but they're not like amazing. But her body, the details are actually really good. So I think that's what everybody's looking for though on this piece is obviously the body. You know, they're not really looking at the base or the plants or anything. So
yeah,
that's cool. This is actually a really underrated piece in my opinion. I got this on sale for like $500 at Sideshow. So this is Mr. Freeze. So good price. I didn't plan on getting it, but I don't think anybody else would do a Freeze. Maybe XM. We'll see.
It looks good.
Yeah, so my plan is to have 1/3, as you can see right here, 1/3 Bat family, and then underneath all the villains in 1/4. So that's okay. But as you guys know, Nightwing's my favorite in Batman universe, and won't ever get rid of this. It came on my birthday too, so that was awesome.
That's perfect.
It's meant to be.
Dude, I got home. I'm like, oh shit, it came in. I think it was my third piece too. So the details on this are good. The only issue you can't really see. There's a little gap right there. It doesn't go all the way flush.
Okay.
Foot back here, but it's not a huge issue. But the portraits are good. There's 2 of them. I don't have the other one out, but this is the only one I really use. So, and the skirmish sticks. It'd be cool if there was a light up feature at this. You know, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And then everybody knows this piece, Tech 1000, the Grail. I think it's the best looking Batman piece I have. Not my favorite, but it's definitely the best.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Not much you can say about it. It's, I guess maybe the dollhouse look people keep saying. I don't really mind it. You know, I think it looks awesome.
I think it looks cool, personally.
That's what I'm saying. I think it looks dope. Maybe the bats are a little bit too big, but those are like very nitpicky. Love the cape flow, obviously. PVC. Thank God it's not like the Hush one. And then got this on sale too in Prime 1. I got this for like $50 shipping, not even maybe, and then $450 I think. So this is Red Hood 1/3. It's pretty simple, nothing crazy. Hopefully, I think LBS said they're doing a 1/3 Red Hood, so I would like a more comic accurate version of him. But as of right now, got this cheap. I like it.
Yeah.
And we got Damian Wayne in 1/3.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, so actually, this is a Super Son statue. And I'll put up Superboy too, but you can. I just keep them like this because I want only Bat family members right now. But Superboy goes right there. But it looks normal, like it looks like his statue, right? Without Superboy, it doesn't look like
it does.
So that's a cool thing. I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I might as well do that. So there's Damian Wayne. And if you guys want me to put Superboy together, I could, but just
no, that's right.
yeah, he's dead right there.
Yeah, he's dead.
And I'll get this. I'll start with my One Piece statues, basically. So here's Chopper, Sume Chopper.
That's awesome.
Dude, this is like, yeah, dude. So this one is so hard to find. And then Josh from Comic Concepts actually had it. He had one left. And then Payne on his channel was like, Yeah, Josh has one more left on his site. I'm like, way to go, Payne. Like, it's been 6 months I've been looking at it, but now I got to get it.
Now
So
you gotta buy
I got
it.
it because I got FOMO, obviously. And no, this piece is awesome. It has all its transformations. So this is how the character looks normally right here.
Yeah. Oh,
And he
okay.
transforms into everything right here. His
Wow.
form point, his karate point, his
Wait,
buff.
who makes this?
Sume. Yeah, and then I forgot what point he calls that, but the big one is the monster point, which is ginormous. So they obviously downscaled it to made it match, but the concept is actually super dope. So I wish they did I know you guys don't know, but the main character Luffy, he has this new form called Gear 5, and he basically does like a bunch of transformations like this, and it's like a cartoon character pretty much. And I wish they did a statue company did this like how he looks normally and then all his transformations around it. That'd be awesome. So
That does look awesome.
and then this is like something I got at the very beginning, just a little Trunks figure. It was like $50. So, but Trunks is still Trunks, one of my favorite. My first anime character I fell in love with. So I was like 8 years old, and then this is Box Studios Usopp. So it's a unlicensed company. It's my favorite outfit of him, and if you guys don't know, he's based off the character Pinocchio because he lies a lot. So that's why he has that long ass nose. Yeah, you can see. So yeah, but it's my favorite outfit. This thing was a great price. I think it was like $650 all in, and it's a good it's a good size too. So
That's cool.
not necessarily 3 boxes though. I don't know why they had 3 boxes. That was fucking crazy. But yeah, it's cool. The only issue I have is the water. It's like dark, like swamp water. I don't know why, but everything else is really cool about it. And then,
Sweet.
yeah, this is the biggest statue I have. It's a whole shelf, basically. A garage shelf. It's huge.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Dude, it has 3 different effects you can do on his arm. So this front arm switches to either this effect and this light up effect, but this light up effect sucks. So I've never used it. But this thing is the base is easily 100 pounds. So that's fun. The details on this, there's a lot of issues, but the details are super good. I like the diorama effect of multiple men and Marines getting their ass whooped. And this arc is like the biggest arc, kind of, and it's called Marineford. And I like the base, as you can see, right behind him. It's like the whole Marineford getting absolutely demolished. So
yeah,
with this white beard, so it's a good statue. I hope I can get yeah, it just takes up a whole garage shelf, as you can see. It's huge.
It's huge.
wow.
And then this is another big piece. This shelf right here, this top shelf, is easily 150, 160 pounds on it. So that's
Bro, look at that base.
Yeah, so there's this character called Kaido. So that's a light up feature, and it glows. I don't know if you guys can see it glows and kind of twitches.
Yeah, I see that.
So that's awesome. This statue is dope looking, but this head right here, this dragon head, has fallen 9 times. And look, there's a bunch
my god.
That's it. But you don't see it though, at least from right here. That's the good thing, but there's nothing you can do about it. Just a QC issue. But
Marcos, did it break?
yeah, it broke. You can see, it's fallen twice.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But like I said, you can't really see it from far away, so that's the good thing. His big ass hair kind of covers it up, but I know if I try to sell it, it will never happen. So. But everything else about it looks awesome, like the rear kind of mixed media right there. He's a ginormous character, and it's a whole dragon right behind him. So that's his secondary form. And he's a ginormous character himself. But it's an awesome piece, a bitch to put together. But
so I was about to ask you, how many pieces was that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16 right now. But this is 16. So this is Big Mom. She's a big bitch. A big, big bitch. She's crazy. She's the strongest female character in One Piece. And both of these right here are Jimmy Palace. So they do great work. But the light up feature, the whole sea is blue. I wish it was pink or dark purple, the light up effect, right, or the resin right here is like a pinkish purple. That would be cool if they did that with the water, maybe. But so she has like so Zeus is right here. That's one of her like helpers. This is Prometheus right here. And I forgot the name of this one right here. It's like her hat that turns. See her hat right there turns into a sword. So her power basically is she can like get people's souls and put them into weapons and everything. And when she takes your soul, you die pretty much. So she's awesome though. A big bitch though.
Wow.
Yeah.
These
her
anime
hair-
pieces are incredible.
Yeah, her hair is nuts. And yeah, and then the whole fire effect, the Prometheus effect, goes all the way around.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah. And then right here, this is another. This is Zorro from the Straw Hat Crew. He's my third Straw Hat I got. So he's
Dude,
actually
that's
really
amazing.
Yeah. So there's what I'm talking about with the, with that Iron Man piece. Like with this one, you can have the straight up effect like this, or you can do like a little twitch effect.
Dude.
So you can see twitch, and then the eyes right here twitch.
This is like next level lighting. I don't know.
Yeah, and this is an unlicensed company too. Like this is not even a licensed. But yeah, so this piece is awesome. No one knows like Zora's like probably if not the most favorite character, he's like number 2 every time in the voting polls.
Oh yeah, amazing character. Oh yeah.
The next piece is the one that got me into collecting, like 100%. I saw it online, and you guys seen it before. The Akainu. This one, the ladder features is amazing. There's Jimmy Palace too.
Man.
Look at that. It goes all the way around and goes to all the hands. So is a hand right there, and then a whole fire dragon, magma dragon, hand right there. The portrait's amazing. He's hard to get in his spot right there, but when you get it in, man, it's stuck and it's fucking amazing. This is my grail for One Piece right now. And this is LX Studios too. It's an unlicensed company. And then this is Jimmy Palace.
Wow.
2 more pieces.
Okay.
So this is another Jimmy Palace piece. This is Kizaru. So both of these are admirals. They're some of the strongest characters. And there's another light up feature right there.
Oh
it's
yeah.
like, as you can see, his leg twitches.
Wow.
I don't know how they did this actually with the leg, because his body connects right there, but there's no like plug-in. So his leg just twitches, and it's a plug-in right here, as you can see. I don't know how they did it, but it's awesome. I wish they just did it for his power effect everywhere. That would have been even better. But he's like a smoker pretty much. He's a fucking high guy, 24/7 always. If you see, he's like Cheech and Chong in the show.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a cool piece. I like it. And then we unboxed this one. I had to get over here. This is not his usual spot, but for the last feature, I had to get it over here. Deadpool 1/3, PCS, the man. Yep. And yeah, this piece. The only thing I have an issue with is really no details on the base besides the unicorn. But
oh, I see.
But yeah, man, awesome piece. It's huge, as you can tell, next to those 1/6 pieces. And those 1/6 pieces are like 28 inches tall. So this is like 30. Yeah, this is 30.
You got a unicorn in a box spinning with light. You talking about?
I know, dude.
Come on, man.
That sounds big. Yeah,
that's
awesome. And it spins around.
That's so cool.
Stupid, but it's awesome.
I like it.
And then
nice.
Last prints, I got all these. I'm kind of mad though. They have stopped this line, but I got majority of the Straw Hats. So here's Zoro, which is that character.
Okay.
The main character, Monkey D. Luffy.
Oh yeah.
And then Nami, the navigator of the crew. Chopper, and this is perfect because it matches that statue. Like
it does, yeah.
The whole outfit. And then my favorite character, the Straw Hats, Sanji, the cook. And then Robin, the archaeologist. So yeah, man, that's basically my whole collection.
I love those pieces with the art that and it has the comic strips or portraits in the back.
So like every volume has like these like characters, like they all are in the front of the the volume like this. So they got basically every volume they're on, and they just put it in the background. It's really cool.
I love it.
And it came matted and framed and everything. So
wow.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's it, guys.
Marco's extremely impressive, man. Holy cow. Some of these anime pieces are those light up features are next level, man.
Dude, they make them for sure. Like it's like a huge selling point,
Absolutely. Yeah, that's just amazing. It is.
Thank you,
Uh,
thank you.
well, no, thank you for sharing those with us. And I know we're going to do more of these coming up with Noah. And that'll be anybody else wants to, bless us with their collection. That would be amazing. I would love to share with the stream and the community because some of these pieces, a lot of us as collectors are on the urge of buying or not sure of or thought about it. But when you see those in person in someone's collection, you know automatically that you want that. With that being said, Josh, would you bless just me with the for me, your half scale with us today? Because
Yeah.
man,
I'll be right back. I'll be in the stream
okay.
in 2 seconds, Jimmy.
Okay, thanks. Man, and Josh, thank you for doing it, man. I mean, I know I put you on the spot with that, but thanks
Oh
for
yeah,
doing
man.
it.
Say that real quick. Put my chair out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, Freddie, I got to ask real quick. What Alita piece do you have back there?
That's the special edition.
Oh, the bust.
Oh, the bust. Yeah.
Cool. Right on.
Bust.
Oh my God, I don't need this.
Let me get it off my tripod real quick.
Okay.
That's a half scale?
Yeah.
Dude, that
Wow.
thing is amazing.
Those lights.
I remember when I saw the pictures of that, I was like, that is incredible.
And the base is to be expected with the half scales. I will say what I've seen though, this base looks a little better than like the Mark 7 I had.
Okay.
As far as the paint apps go, and they made it look like a little wet up here. So they did a good job with that compared to the other ones.
Well, Josh, I have to say the base looks much better than the other bases because I've seen two of them, so it's much better.
And it's stuck on the. Trying to see if you can like see the detail on the back of the wall there, but like
That's crazy.
God,
That is really cool. Wow, it's about 52, 53 inches.
You need it, Jimmy. You need it.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I've never been a fan of this pose, but the more I look at it, the more I'm realizing that he's kind of taking holding himself because he's about to shoot this off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of why he's bracing himself for this to go off. That's kind of what I'm thinking, and when I'm looking at this now, man, this is great. This is a great piece.
You still have your Iron Man print, or
I do, but it's not framed. But I love seeing yours framed up. It looks great.
you gotta put it with the Mark III, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it's gonna go, right next to the Mark III. But that looks great.
Oh, sorry, I got messed
No,
up.
it's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, man. If you're still committing to the half scale line, I definitely recommend picking this one up.
Yeah, this is wow. It looks great.
Yeah, that's amazing.
A lot of it on there is really good, man.
And it looks good with the lights off too. So I mean, it still looks really good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Mm-hmm.
Detail in the arc reactor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I lucked out. I didn't get a bunch of like paint app issues on this one, like I saw a lot of people get. So I got lucky with this one.
And I thought that that was a concern of mine too, especially with mine. But I mean, just seeing this one, the paint job is just amazing. How heavy is the base?
The base honestly isn't that heavy. He's heavier than the base.
Really? Okay.
Which I was shocked by that.
Yeah, same.
It comes in two boxes. One very like thin box for the body, and then there's like a smaller, kind of bigger box for the base, and then the back repulsor piece.
Did it come in one box or?
Oh, it came in two.
Two boxes. Okay.
The main box is very thin, like it's very, and that just had the body, and then the short box had the base, and then the repulsors in the back in it.
Wow. Very impressive.
It has a piece. If you don't want to have the repulsors on it, which I don't know why you wouldn't, it comes with a piece to take it off, so you don't have to have those on it.
Wow. Yeah, I'd want the repulsor.
Yeah.
I definitely want the repulsor. Man, what a great piece. Fantastic. Josh McCoy, everybody, sharing that with us. I appreciate that, man. And Jesus, I'm trying to.
I feel like you have that. You don't need another Iron Man.
No, I wouldn't go that far. Yeah.
I mean, it has a lot of.
The Mark 7 third scale is still definitely coming home. So.
Oh, is it real? Okay.
Yeah, I already have that in order. I couldn't pass. That's my favorite armor, and that one's probably the most accurate I've seen. Like even the half scale wasn't that accurate; it was too thin.
Okay.
So that one definitely has to come home.
Yeah, that's. I mean, just seeing that and in your room setting and having it all set up, it's fantastic. Mark III, Mark 7 and third scale is going to look great with your new Hulkbuster, Josh.
Yes. See, my thing with the Mark IIIs, I know the Mark I's technically his first suit, but when it comes to the first like gold and red suit, I
Right.
was thinking the Mark III could be like how the MCU started and how it kind of ended with Iron Man, to kind of have the two next side by side. So
Right. Mark III is where things started becoming more advanced for him, and he started figuring it out a little bit more. And I really want Mark 1 and 3 together in my collection. I know that they're never going to make Mark 2, and honestly, I don't really care for that suit very much. So that's why I had to have number 3. I didn't in the beginning.
Mark 46 would get some love, but that's not going to happen.
46 is badass, man.
It gets no love.
Yeah, I know. You're right. They don't do a whole lot with 46, but I have 2 Mark IIIs coming. I have Queen Studios, which I didn't put on my list. Just remember that. I have Queen Studios Mark III 1/4 scale, and then I also have the half scale coming. I don't know if I'll keep the third scale, but it has Ironmonger in the base. That's why I bought it for
Did
sure.
you go battle damage or clean?
I went clean.
Okay.
And that reminds me, Mike, he is actually getting Dr. Mike is getting the damage version. We plan to do a double live unboxing with Randy.
Okay, cool.
And you're all welcome. Everyone's welcome here to join that. It should be fun. It should be a lot of fun for that.
Nice.
So that's coming up pretty soon. Next, I would say in the next 30 days, I would have that. Man, I've got pieces coming left and right, man. I need to slow down here.
Did you get the first batch or something?
I got it with Randy, and I ordered it the second week it was out. Randy just pretty quick, man. So
I got this from Ben. That's why I got this one so quick.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, I got it from Randy, so I should get that. I've already paid for it. He told me it was coming, so I'll get tracking pretty soon here. So that's all right.
The only thing that kind of sucks about these half scales is I noticed like their value tanks. So like you can get all these cheaper in the aftermarket. So like that's another reason why I haven't like pre-ordered the 3 or anything, because I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot cheaper in the aftermarket.
Yeah, I mean, and that's fair, Josh, because I mean, if you think about it, half scales are for certain collectors. Like for one, they're huge, right? Not everybody has the room to display these, and and someone thinking about, well, what if it doesn't work out? I want to sell it later. It's tough to sell. It is because of just the sheer size. Me personally, I just don't care. I want it because I just make things happen and make room. I just really wanted it because I really thought that having the bigger scale, not going 1-to-1, the bigger scales would be good. But I have a plan for my new home to line all the half scales that I have up near my movie room going into them, built into the wall. But I will have at least one of the life size ones there. It may be 50 or 85. I'm not sure yet. I've seen Mike's 85. Dude, that's so sick. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see. But I love 52. We'll see. I don't know. There's just so many. There's so many great ones. Let's see. A Cypher says, yeah. It's like you got to think about it as, for one, it's just huge. I mean, you saw Josh standing next to it. I mean, it's just really big. But if you're looking for a lot of detail in the rendition of the character, I feel like it's a really good option. Only because when you have a bigger scale, it's easier when they sculpt this out, they get it all together, especially Mark 1. I mean, Mark 1 half scale versus, we did the live unboxing of the 1/4 scale here, and there was no comparison whatsoever. I ended up selling it. I did. And that was a piece that I was really anxious to get. But when you see half scale, I mean, it's like, man,
yeah,
no comparison.
There was no comparison, and again, not everybody can manage that, but the collector I sold it to, that's all he could manage. So it worked out perfect for him. So, but this is the one that I wanted, and I ended up getting it. I can't ever see myself parting without it. So it's just great. John,
it didn't work out for you though, man. I was so back and forth with that one.
Which one?
The 50 sucks. It didn't work out for you. That one I was really eyeballing a lot.
Yeah, and I mean, when you get 50 in front of you and you look at it, I love the pose of him looking up at an angle. It looks really cool like that. It does. It is unfortunate it didn't work out, but Ben is like a class act. I never had any trouble. Like Ben from day one. Don't worry, we'll work this out. Whatever. So I am getting 3 for sure. I am getting that one, and I thought about. Let me just throw it to you, Josh. I thought about putting 1 and then 3, and then RDJ bust in the middle with a third scale, and then another third scale Iron Man in the middle. So it kind of collaborate a little bit with.
Yeah, that would look really cool.
Yeah, I thought that would be the best option. I had a plan for all the half scales, at one time, but this one didn't work out, and I had to make adjustments for the RDJ bust. So that's definitely coming home. It's coming home.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. We'll do a live unboxing for that as well. I think every piece we'll do a live unboxing. Maybe we have to modify that a little bit, especially on those half scales. But you know what? We're going to tackle Predator
there you go.
head on. So heavy or not, we're going to kind of make it happen and make it work. So I'm looking forward to that. That's coming up too. We're hitting just that hour mark, but I did want to bring up a few other things that I had we didn't talk about it last stream, and okay, Dennis. No, sir, you are worthy because your collection is straight up fire, son, and we'd love to have you show that off for us. And
Get on the show too, man. Sure.
Yeah, bring you on, Dennis. We'd love to have you and to show off some of those amazing pieces that you have. I know we talk all the time, and your collection is just fantastic. So I really would appreciate that if you did think about it. Okay, so this was brought up on the 12 Days of Sideshow, and I saw this, and I didn't have time to talk about it last show, but it does say premium figure. It doesn't say, does that mean statue or does that mean actual figure?
It's a
Premium
statue.
format, yeah, statue.
Okay.
So that's 1/4 for sure.
Okay, so this is going to be a 1/4, and I love this character. I'm excited to see what this looks like. Again, when I think of this character, I think of Franco. And how well he is portrayed this character and how well they're done. So I am looking forward to seeing what this is and how I know what it is, but how they, what the pose is and, what they've done to kind of make this come out and kind of stand out between the others. But this is something that I really want to see. Freddie, you saw this? What do you think about something like this?
I love that, man. I'm not. I'm not a huge Wolverine fan. I love X-Men. Love.
Yeah.
I'm not a Marvel fan.
Yeah.
Of the comics, but I love X-Men. I used to go hard into X-Men comics.
Yeah, same.
Read all the lines, man. The House of M and all this, almost everything, right?
Right.
And Weapon X to me, that origin, just him starting out and him being savage. I loved everything about that. And I see customs all the time with Weapon X, and I think to myself, I would love, especially him in the chamber or whatever. So I was like, I would love to just get one piece, with this 1/4, 1/3. I don't even care. For one, just something just to have of Weapon X. But I'm I've only seen customs, with some of them are great, So I'm glad finally that Sideshow is tackling this, and I would love to see the full concept. And I don't really do comic pieces, but this looks like this is good. I'm really gonna consider having one of these one-off pieces.
Yeah, there's a few one-offs that I really want, like Clint Eastwood from Sideshow. Something like this, I would really love a one-off piece like this because I love the character and I love the concept and what it is. Noah, would you ever consider any kind of X-Men pieces? Or I know it doesn't fit your collection very well, but do you like this character?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I love Wolverine. I also grew up with X-Men, read a lot of the comics, and watched the show, animated series show and all that stuff. So, but yeah, just like Freddie said, it's nice to see Sideshow tackle something like this. Yeah, because it's mostly been customs, and so I'm going to keep an eye on it. I think it looks. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they reveal.
Same. I really want to see this and its full reveal, and something like this. Them taking on this character. I know it's been done several times by other groups and in custom groups and things. So, but I am looking forward to seeing what Sideshow does with this. I'm pretty sure it's going to be great. Alan, what do you think?
Yeah, Weapon X. I like the character a lot. I used to have the XM Studios Weapon X, where he's
Okay.
out of a container, had
Mhm.
beautiful chrome claws. That was a really nice piece. But I kind of got out of X-Men, sold the piece off. I'm curious to see what Sideshow does with this. Like, I
Yeah,
if they do it right, it's going to sell very well.
I hear you. Oh, Dennis is like day one for me, man. He's
Ooh.
definitely picking this one up. So I remember ordering, the Weapon X, and I got mine in. This was a custom piece, and I was so upset because it was so expensive, and all the claws they're supposed to go into his skin or whatever, but they all fell out, and I thought maybe you can switch them out or something. No, they just fell out. So I was so frustrated with that, and then it didn't go in the peg right in the beginning, so I had to use a hair dryer to get it all set up. Once I got everything fixed and set up, I was blown away about the sculpt and how amazing it was. This piece, that piece I had was amazing, and if they can get if this piece comes close to any of those Franco pieces, I look forward to seeing that. I really, really do. Marcos, do you take any interest in this stuff? I know you're more DC. But...
Yeah, but I like Wolverine and Deadpool, so that's cool. Like, that's my thing. But I will, for me, I think it's cool they're doing this because they've done like every other Wolverine you could ever do. I think they've done the biker, white tee. They've done obviously the normal Wolverine outfit, and they're doing a samurai one, or they did a samurai one. So I think this is like the last one you could do, honestly.
Yeah, no,
And
I
they
agree.
did a brown suit one too. So like they've done like almost every Weapon X or Wolverine piece. But yeah, man, it'll be cool to see what they do. Obviously, Weapon X, is a big part of Wolverine's story, so it's awesome. But you said Clint Eastwood. You know who would do a great Clint Eastwood is J&D.
Oh no, don't say that. Yeah, they would. They would. They would do an amazing.
I thought of that when you said, "Oh, I need a one-off Clint Eastwood." I'm like, "Oh, dude, J&D would actually do a pretty good job on that." I feel like
But
the
that
Bad and the Ugly, Dollars trilogy, whatever it's called. Dude,
yeah. Well, the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, one from Sideshow with the bass. It has Unknown
it's
Grave.
good.
Hard to beat. Like hard to beat.
I think 1/3 J&D, like with that, Blitz
It
way
would-
too. They do 1/3,
It would just be amazing. You're right.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. Oh yeah, that's good. That would be awesome, Aiden. I would love to see that too. I did want to bring this up while we're here. We're talking about this because when I think of Weapon X, I think of this right here.
Oh, you showed me this piece a while back, yeah.
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 We won't go into where this comes from, but listen, this was the piece that stood out and this is like almost 2.5 years in the making. And to have the character in a tube and now this tube lights up different colors. It's got an LED feature in it. Anybody that gets this is going to be extremely happy. You can't tell from this picture, but it's enormous. It's 1/4 scale, and it's really, really big. Anybody that's an X-Men fan or Wolverine fan, I feel like this is one of the pieces that you need in your collection as almost like a centerpiece for your Wolverines. I mean, I love it. Josh, what do you think about that piece, man? It's cool, right?
Oh, this looks insane.
I know.
I remember seeing the renders for this a few years ago, and it went quiet, but this came out great.
Yeah, a lot of people said this couldn't be done. Like it's impossible. This is never going to happen. And this is about to launch, actually. So
they said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah,
cool concept to have it all these 1/4 statues of Wolverine. You get like the samurai one, and then like I know there's like an army one he has. You get them like all the ages, like from left to right, like from and then the Weapon X, and then this one right here, then the Weapon X premium format, and then the normal outfit. Like you just get all of them in order from like a timeline. That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, and I mean, Marcos, you talked about that the one that he's in an army suit.
Yeah.
That piece goes for major bucks, and it's so basic, so
It's so simple. It's nothing.
So simple, and I think the kit sold for $3,000,
Crazy.
not painted, not shipped. So it's extremely expensive.
He's a good man.
But I've seen some paint jobs people have done on it, and it's just mind blowing. Now, we won't say what company it is, but I have one that's I actually have it on order from years ago, and it is going to be by Franco, and it's him and it's Wolverine, it's Logan in World War II uniform. So I think that piece is going to sell. And it's sold out, but I know it's going to sell for a lot of money in the aftermarket. So I'm looking forward to receiving that and getting some updates for that. That should be good. Yeah, this is going to be a great one. And Noah, do you like this?
Oh yeah, it looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more of this. That's wild.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing someone have this in their collection and have it displayed up. And keep in mind, it's really big. It's really big. So I watched them do an assembly video for this, and they had him upside down, right? And they were screwing him into the top of the base, so it's very secured, right? But it's very impressive.
Let me ask y'all: do y'all think Sideshow's actually going to put him in a tube?
No,
I'm just like,
probably him breaking out of it.
No, they will not.
I think he's gonna be breaking out of the tube. That's the
like,
concept.
Isn't there an old Iron Studios piece where he's breaking out of the tube?
I don't know.
I think so.
An old quarter scale.
I think they'll have him in like a kind of like an angry pose, and then maybe they have like part of the tube or something in the base. That's kind of my guess.
See, I hope that photograph that Sideshow put out is actually, because I don't want it to be misleading, because that photo that you pulled up before this one, like it has bubbles on it, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, you're gonna put him in the tube, right? Like you see it, the bubbles on the back.
Oh yeah, I do.
I'm like, you gotta put this. You can't, and I'm like, and you have the cables. I'm like,
right.
That would be some next level stuff.
It would be.
I think this might be day one for me if they do that.
It would be. So we talked about it in the beginning of the show before we went backstage. Is that before Godlike Statues, I did animation for different groups and different trailers and things, and this is one of the pieces I did that I went all out to, man. I even to the pins that are locked into his arms, I put little LED lights on each one of them. I made moving parts going back and forth on his belt mechanics of I had the like the claws come in and out on just a picture. I worked on that for months, but yeah, this is one of the pieces that from somebody that I first got into with that. So yeah, this is a great piece. So I'm looking forward to the reveal, and that's going to be a great one. It really is. Man, that's awesome. It's going to be a great piece. Let me come over here real quick. Yeah. So I know we're hitting that hour, 30-minute mark, so I won't keep us too long on a Sunday night. But I did want to bring this up. Some guy posted this today. I don't know who it was. But some guy has this stuff ordered. Like he has a lot. This is some of the pieces he has ordered. And man, we talked about it in our group chat today about J&D versus Prime One Pattinson, right? We talked about it, Marcos, a little bit. And Marcos, you're saying the Prime One is superior, right? Versus like the J&D one. And then I posted those pictures today on our group chat of J&D in hand photos. Bro, the J&D looks so good, but the Prime One, it looks equally as good with a better base. I think it's not so museum style. But Josh, I haven't talked to you about this before, but what do you think about the Prime One versus J&D? Have you seen them, or do you know, or do you have
between the Pattinson Batman?
Right, but the
I think Prime One got them there.
Yeah,
okay.
And I said the same thing about the Witcher. I think the Blitzway Witcher looks better than the J&D one.
Right. So, I know that. I mean, J&D puts a lot of time into making sure that they're movie accurate, right? And but I'm starting to see that. I mean that the Prime One is just it's called the Batman, right?
You got the Prime One, other Batman right there. That one's Prime One, right?
The Keaton, right? You're talking
The
about?
King one is, yes.
It'll if you did the Prime one, it would scale better with that one because Prime One overscales a little bit, so it would scale better than the J&D one, and you're saving like $1,000. So
Yeah, I mean, and that's a great point because that's literally like another piece that you'll be getting, right? So, I mean, the Pattinson one to me. Oh, is that low stock? I hope not. Let me see. There we go. I hope not, man. I already went through that already
But
once.
Jimmy, I will say this too. Another thing is like, even if you do get the Prime One and say the J&D is better, I don't think it's such a big difference in how better it will be. I don't think you'd be like, oh, I missed out on the J&D. You know, I don't think it'll be like that. I think it'll be like, oh, it's a little bit better, but I saved $1,000 more, and you know, there's a little bit more, you know, to this one. Like obviously the gun, the grapple gun, and then the chest piece, and you still get a facial portrait too. So like
you're still gonna quality too.
Yeah, this is one piece that I really wanted to match in my. I love that base, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
That base.
I just noticed this is finally in stock. I didn't realize that. I did not notice the things on pre-order, but yeah, it's in stock now.
It is in stock.
I was over here. Oh,
yeah. No, you like it?
Oh yeah, I love the Prime One version.
Just
yeah,
watched
I love
this yesterday, so like, it's a good movie too, man. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I know with J&D, you're not going to get a light up function. I'll tell you that.
That's true.
Okay, so Cypher's leaning towards the Prime One also. So let me just tell you what I'm about 95% sure I'm going to do. I'm dropping the J&D one and going with this one. The more I look at it, the more it matches the other base of the 89 Batman. So I think that they'll look great together. And then along with that bust, right, of Queen Studios, the Bale bust, and then I already have the Joker sitting down with the jail scene coming. So all that together will make a great display, in my opinion.
And Josh brought up a good point. Prime One does overscale in 1/3 too, so like that Battinson might look fucking a little bit miniature compared to Keaton. You know, so that was a good point that Josh brought up. I forgot to do that.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that. And you know, I mean, speaking of Prime One overscaling, and when you get the guts piece in front of you with that base on, this is no joke, on the pedestal, with the base, of course, and everything together, it stands 71 inches tall. So that's as big as my garage rack is, like 1 inch smaller. So, I mean, they do overscale a bit, but this is the one I'm gonna go with, I think.
Guts is a big character, though.
He is.
Yeah, I mean, the manga, he just like towers over everybody.
Well, clearly, because he's really big in the statue form. He's really big, and I mean, I have to say that every time I'm getting ready for work throughout before I leave, I look at it for a few minutes, like, man, it's so great. It's so great. So and I did keep some of the portraits out, so I did get in box and get everything to storage. But yeah, I am definitely leaning towards this one. And
I just pulled it up. It looks like economy shipping's about $250.
What? Really?
That's still pretty steep because I think it's probably one box, but yeah, standard shipping $400.
After we discussed it in private chat, Jimmy, I went online and checked out almost every review I could find on all three of them.
You did.
And for my money, I like the Prime One Blitzway the best.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's, you get more for your buck. It's got nice switch outs. I think the portrait is spot on because there's Blitzway involved as well.
Right.
The base is way better than the J&D or the Queen Studio version. So I think this is the best one, and I think you're making the right choice.
Okay. And you know what? I really love fabric capes. Freddie, what do you think? Do you like fabric or do you like sculpted capes?
No, I love fabric capes because
Yeah.
again, just coming from 1/6,
Hmm.
which I love, and to just be able to play with um your pieces, a statue or figure, to like shape them, or however you want it, whether it's fabric or like wired or not, like you can just it just adds to the realism for me. And when it comes to movie pieces, right? Like the more realism, and I'm not knocking like sculpting and stuff. All that stuff looks great, but I want a cape. Like I want to match the realism of the character. I want it flowing. I want it long. I want to be able to tuck it
Yeah.
to the side. I want to be able to drape it over the shoulder. Put it between the legs. In his hand, whatever. So I prefer that. And actually, I agree with everybody. I think the Prime
Yeah.
One is the way to go. It just comes with so much.
And another thing too is that I would not say, because Blitzway was on a run where they kind of put out some pretty awful pieces, I would say.
Yeah.
But with that Fight for Catwoman they put out, that should give you some confidence in buying Blitzway from Prime One again, because that Fight for Catwoman is amazing. Honestly, I was like, what the? And I have no interest in it, obviously, but I was like, holy shit, that's good. Like completely beat the Dark Side one. So.
And that Ellen Ripley, they did a bang up
Yeah,
job.
oh yeah, that one, yeah.
Hmm.
They're on a roll right now. I think you'd be very happy with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love it, and this is the way I'm going. I think this is something that I've been thinking about this weekend, and how I was going to set this up. And I am getting a custom module case, for my Predators, and then it'll be a all movie display. So Predator line on the bottom, and then DC movie on top. It's just basically a movie. So I'm looking forward to that. That's coming up pretty soon. And shout out to my man Brian. He's working on that for me right now. So I appreciate that. I sent him the schematic, what I wanted, and the man's a genius. Oh yeah, I'll make it work. So he's working on that right now. But yeah, this is definitely coming home. And I know Chris. I talked to Chris the other day, and he's actually getting this one too. So yeah, I mean, yeah, he's actually getting this one too. So I mean, I have so many pieces coming in. I got to start thinking about like how this is going to be displayed, and how I'm going to get this all set up to look, correct. But
So, are you gonna, if you get this piece, are you gonna do with the sculpt? I mean, with the mask on, or the portrait on?
Man, that's a great question. This is one that I'm going to keep out. All right, so that way I can kind of switch it out a little bit. But now behind a module case, maybe that'd be a little bit more difficult, especially the size of this thing. But I want to try and work it out, because I want to switch it up from time to time. But Keaton's coming. He didn't have a switch out, which I wish he did.
Oh yeah.
No, they had the Bruce Wayne version. That's why I'm guessing they did.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how they get you. And look at Cypher, man. This is something I thought about too. Man,
I think they're gonna wait until she's actually in like a full outfit next movie. Like the last movie, she just had like a fucking beanie on her head. But I think they're waiting for her to get a full outfit, and then they're gonna do it.
Yeah, there's a few pieces out there from Catwoman that I really like a lot, but I don't collect female statues, at all. But that's one that I've considered as Catwoman. So we'll see how that ends up going out. Well, I mean, we had a room tour today, man. We talked about what's going on in the community, kind of touching back base with what we missed on Friday, because Friday I felt like there was a few things that we missed on. But I didn't want to keep us too long on a Sunday evening, but I did want to say a few things. One is that, first, thanks for everybody for being here this evening, but also keep in mind we have more giveaways this Friday. We have giveaways this Friday coming up. And also we will have, once we hit 250 subscribers, Noah will be giving away the Batman, the 1/10. Is that right?
Yeah, it's 1/10. Yep.
1/10 scaled by, is that Tweeterhead?
Iron Studios.
Iron Studios. Yeah, that's coming up, and that's courtesy of Noah. That will be giving that out as well once we hit the 250 subscriber mark. And we will be on Friday, same time at 9 p.m. Central Time. And look for a little bit out of the ordinary giveaway that we'll have thanks to a certain someone coming up. We'll announce that on Friday, and I'll have it in our group then. Thanks for Josh. Thanks for getting on, man. I really appreciate you. I know you're just getting off of work. Noah, Alan, Marcos, Freddie, always have my back. I so much appreciate each one of you. Thanks for getting on. And until this week, well, no, we'll keep in touch this week. But until then, I will see you on this Friday, 9 p.m. Stay godlike. I'll see you then.